Hey, it's Sam with Sam's Garage Sale. And it's been a while since I shot a video, and we thought we would shoot one tonight. And tonight I'm not going to try to sell you anything. You know, that's normally what I'm doing. I'm shooting videos and selling goods, and you know, it's what I do. It's how I write tuition checks for my kids, put food on the table. But tonight I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've been very blessed with a lot of things in my lifetime, and me, like a lot of you, I've had lows and highs, and we're always working through something. This is just life as it is. And what's really cool along the way is you get to meet people who inspire you. And I've been very blessed in that arena. There's a lot of different people that I have the opportunity to meet by happenstance, divine intervention. Who knows what it is? But they come across my path, and I'm going to do a series of videos about some of the people that I've met along the way. And one in particular I'm going to talk about tonight. It's a gentleman that I met a few nights ago. We've talked often on through Facebook and text for a long time, and I've watched this guy for a long time, and he's in business, and I like his style. I like what he does. I like what he's about. And his name is Mark Muller. Okay, Mark, if I'm pronouncing your last name wrong, I apologize in advance. But a couple nights ago, I got a phone call, and Mark had called me. Mr. Muller called me, and he wants some ammo cans. And he's been seeing me on Facebook and do different things that I do, and through watched our videos, and he wanted a dozen cans. So I said, okay, where should I bring them to? And he told me Butler, Missouri. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. You know, it's Butler is about 75 miles from where I'm at, and but I don't have a problem with it. I'll bring product to a customer or whatever it is. But what I really wanted to do, my ulterior motive, is I wanted to meet the man. I've heard a lot about him. I've seen him on TV and on videos. They had a featured video series through the History Channel, God, Guns, and Automobiles. Him and his brother, Muller, were in that. And but he always seemed like he was a stand-up guy, and he's very big into the Second Amendment, which I am too. So we had a common bond there. He's very patriotic, and he started his business on his own, and he's worked it to where he is now. And those kind of individuals I like to not surround myself with, but learn from when I can. And so this was an opportunity to go and meet this man, and I did. So I jumped into my car, threw some ammo cans in, and drove out to Butler, Missouri. And in the back of my car, I had these cans, and I pull into his dealership. It's late. It's closing. It's 7 o'clock. His salesmen were there. Of course, I walk in, and you know, I look kind of scruffy right now. We've been busy, and I go in and say, "Hey, you know, is Mark in?" And they said, "Well, who may I see is calling?" And I said, "Sam Dawson." And they look at me like, "Yeah, so?" Which they should. And so his sales manager, which I didn't know who it was at the time, goes back and tells Mark I'm here, and so I go in. And I sat down with this man and had a conversation, and which had nothing to do with the ammo cans. And we talked about all different types of things. It was very fascinating. And I found that my perception of the man was correct. Family guy, businessman, but a fair businessman. And that's something that is really cool to find in today's world, especially in the car business. We always hear about, you know, car dealers and, you know, the stereotypes, and a lot of times, most times they're false. And in this case, it definitely is. This man is upstanding citizen, cares about his employees, and cares about his customers a lot. He owns multiple car dealerships around the area, but it wasn't handed to him. He had to work for it. Contrary to what some politicians say that we don't work for what we get. This man worked for what he has. And it was very fascinating talking to this man. In fact, when I was there, I had the opportunity. You know, it's really weird. I knew that these books were out a long time ago. It's called God, Guns, and Guts. And Mark is right here on the cover of this magazine, or booklet. And it was written by a gentleman by the name of Ben Philippe, right there. And it's full of different types of pictures of Americans across the country who are pro-Second Amendment, or are patriotic, and that believe in the Constitution of the United States of America. And after talking with Mark, I found that he believes this to his core. It's not something he does as a marketing gimmick. It's who he is, and he comes across what you see on TV is who you see when you sit down and talk with them. And I had an opportunity, like I said. Yes, I smoke every once in a while. Again, this is who I am. This is what I do. And so I wanted to talk about Mark a little bit. This is going to be a long video, but I wanted to give him a plug and tell you guys that if you're looking for a car, or you're looking for a truck, or some type of transportation, Mark has dealerships in Butler, Missouri, and Nevada, Missouri, and some other dealerships around the country, which we can throw in and put at the bottom later on and let you know about it. But again, this is a shout out to Mark. Mark, thank you for the book. I appreciate it. And I want to show you something. I want to show you what he wrote in here. And again, it means a lot to me. It was a simple gesture. He didn't have to do this, but he did. And in it, Mark wrote, come over with the camera. I want you to shoot this right here. Sam, don't ever give up, ever. God bless, Mark Muller. And that's Mark there, and Mark on the cover. And that's who Mark is. He's a patriotic businessman who believes in the Second Amendment and our Constitution and the freedoms that our country has given all of us. He has came from the bottom, worked his way up, and now he gives that back to the community, to his employees, and to the customers he deals with. So anyway, again, this is a simple video. I want to give a shout out to Mark, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about him and his dealership. God, if you guys are looking for a vehicle, and I'm not making anything on this, I'm doing this because I believe in this particular person and what he does. You need to give this guy a call. You can buy a car anywhere. You know that. Get on the internet. Every town, every city has them. Okay? These guys, they want to treat you right, and they're going to take care of you. It's a small town dealership attitude that you can't find in a lot of places. So again, this is an unscripted video. Again, I wanted to say thank you to Mark and his staff for staying late the other night when I came out. Thank you for buying the ammo cans. I appreciate that. And this is my way of saying thank you. This is Sam. I'll talk to you later.